तो मैं लाइव हूँ and hi. So I do see 6 people joining me right now. Uh, I would love to know where are you joining from, and I please introduce yourself. And I do have 7 people who are watching me. And बगल में chat box है. Please introduce yourself through the chat box. And it's 5 a.m. here in the morning, actually 6:25 a.m. in the morning, and I don't feel like sleeping. I haven't slept entire night. So I decided I'm going to craft. And I decided why not make it a live session so that everyone can see that uh, how I create my layouts without any pre-preparations. Uh, I can do this session in Hindi if everyone who is joining me here is from India. I would love to do it in Hindi. So, if you want me to, please say something in the chat box. I would love to know what you want me to do. And okay, so I don't see anyone uh, writing anything in the chat box. I'll wait for another few seconds and see. Hi Anubha. So you're from India. So nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I have someone joining from Greece. That's wonderful. So let's continue this session in English if that works for everyone. So today I have no such set plan in my brain that what I want to make, but I do want to make something very impromptu. So what I will do is I will just get something which is in my stash and create on top of it. So I see this and you guys can see, hi Utkarsh, so nice to meet you. I'm so happy. Like I have 6 of you watching me right now, so I have attention span of 6 people. That makes me happy. I have my coffee here right in front of me, which I made 6:25 a.m. in the morning in Chicago, and I can't sleep. And there was a time when I would get about see about like hundreds of viewers on one live, and right now I have 9. So I'm grateful for you 9 people, because YouTube is absolutely not putting my videos in your recommendations, and that really hurts me because I work super hard on all my videos, like the editing and all. If you'll notice in the latest videos, it's really beautiful. So moving on, uh, we will alter this. How does this look? Nice, right? So let's alter this. And this particular plague has been with me from about, let's say about 6 years or so. I never got a chance to decorate it. And I am so grateful for each one of you who's leaving all these beautiful comments. I have someone, DIY with Stuti, thank you so much for all the love. And Katie, yeah, it's 4:27 a.m. in California. It's pretty late. Even I can't sleep. I don't know what to do. I'm just insomniac. And it's just beautiful to have you guys out here. So I have a question for you all. Okay, I need your inputs. Do you want me to see designing this plague, or do you want me to work on a mini album? The choice is yours. Make your pick, and I will do that. You have a few minutes to decide, and just write it in the comment box. Okay, so I have someone who says they want to see me working on a mini album. So moving on, we have this beautiful mini album, okay? And what I simply did is that I So these mini albums, they are pre-made mini albums, guys. Okay. So in case you want to see how to make binding of mini album, there's a video on my channel. Go search for it. You will find the mini album. Okay. But what I have done is I've bought a pre-made mini album, and I am okay. So I just got a comment that I should stay close to microphone. Give me 1 second. I will get my AirPods, and then I think you guys can hear me properly after that. Okay. So hello, hello. Is this better now, guys? Like, can you all hear me properly? Uh, I doubt, but I'll still try. Okay, cool. So we will work on a mini album today, and I do have 8 of you right now. So this, like I was saying, this is a pre-made mini album which I bought. Okay, and all I've done is taken one collection, used papers of that collection, and I've added papers on it. Simple paper. See, front and back, front and back. So one tip which I would love to give you all is that when you are making a mini album, try to stick to a theme. And the easiest way to do that is by what do you say, like by using collection, like by using papers from the same collection. Okay, I think this collection is called Pretty Mosaic, and I'm not sure if it is still available on scrapbook.com because this was released about 6 months back. But guys, don't worry, use anything which you have in your stash. You don't need to spend tons of money, trust me. I have done this mistake. I have spent thousands of dollars in my initial years, and but I realized that, the creativity which I had when I had less supply was way more. Right now, I have a lot of supply, so it is easy for me to put everything together and show it to you guys. But when I started 7 years back, I had like about 10 years back. Okay, so in during that time in 2009 to 2013, because there were less supplies, I would go and hunt down in local markets for beautiful things. Okay. So never ever think that if you have less supplies, you can't make beautiful things. Because if you have less supplies, you will think more. Your creative juices will flow more. So don't be scared. So this is the mini album which we will work upon. Okay, and these are the pages. Let me quickly, because this is an impromptu video and I have nothing prepared in front of me, so I will request you all to just bear with me at times, because I will be taking out the collection papers and everything which we will be needing to make this album, if I can find. I really hope I can find pretty mosaic collection paper. Otherwise, it will be very tough for me to create anything. Okay, so my friends, I cannot find my. Oh, yes, I found the pretty mosaic paper. Okay, so this is the paper pad, which, hello, handmade with heart, good morning, and all the love, all the way to Florida. So this is the pretty mosaic paper pad, okay, which I had. So I have decided to use this one, like, because I want to continue on top of this particular design. Okay. So bear with me for a second again. Uh, Okay. So we have a paper pad here. And so first, usually what I do is that I make covers later. Okay. But today let's do the cover first. Okay. Because I can't keep this video on for like 2 3 hours, because mini albums are a tedious process. So let's do the cover first, and then we will focus on other areas like insides if we have time. Okay, imagine, like, my desk is so cluttered right now, I can't even find my trimmer.
So I selected this paper because it is completely in contrast with this particular uh, uh, sheet which I have in the background. What I will do is that I want to create a nice mixed media effect, right? So for that, what I will do is I simply take any kind of pencil or anything with which I can make a mark. And what I need is the length of this album. So I have it marked here, and simply I will go cut it. Okay. Now just go and randomly cut it somewhere around here, like this much, so that we can create a nice, beautiful effect. So now I have this here. Okay. Now what I will do is I'll simply tear this. Okay. Once I've torn this, I want to fold my page a little bit. Now, if you try to fold it while it is dry, it won't. Okay. So what I would do is I will simply, am I audible, guys, properly? Okay, perfect. Just let me know if I'm not. Put some water, like always have this spray bottle. I always have it in my stash, okay? And just fold it. And guys, I have a request. So my channel is not getting views because YouTube has put me off their recommendations as I was very inactive for the longest time. I am getting subscribers, but I'm not getting any views. Like with 42,000 subscribers, I get only 300 views. And with all the work which I'm putting in, it breaks my heart. So I would really appreciate if you could leave me comments, thumbs up, or any kind of feedback, negative, positive. That would really, really mean a lot to me. Okay. So now I've de-stressed this, and you'll see that while it is still wet, I'll simply go and fold it. And that is how you give a tone, edge, you know, something from the mystical world, like something like this. Okay. Like a effect like that. And let's put this here. Okay. And before we put it here, let's de-stress this side too. So, what is the most important element of your mini album? Pictures, right? You do want to document the pictures. So, we will put this here, and on top of it, I want to add some trimming over here, okay? Because you see, this is visible, and we want it to look a little bit professional. So, for that, what we will do is we will get some trim. Again, this was an impromptu session, so I was not expecting anybody would join me. So bear with me with all the technical and every kind of issue which I have where I'm getting all my supplies gathered here. Okay, so I have this here. I will put this trim like this so that I have a nice lining, and that particular uh, khaki shade or beige shade is hidden. Okay, it's important to focus on the details. Okay, and I have this like this, and let's just put it here. Okay, so we have this ready, and now we will stick this one. To stick this one, just simply use any kind of glue you have. You can use your school glue. Don't worry about this fancy tool which I have. Just use anything which you have. In India, this thing called Fevicol that works the best, guys. I use that for years, and I may have to use it again today, given that. Okay, yeah, this worked. Okay, so I've put glue on it randomly, and I will just simply stick this here. Okay, so this is a small part of this is ready right now here with me, and now let's move on to the next part. Okay, so for the next part, we know that we want to put a picture, right? Uh, yeah, so Risa, the reason why my channel is dying is that YouTube has changed its algorithm. So whenever I put a video, usually Earlier all my subscribers would get it in their feed that hey, Iola DIY has uploaded a video. But now YouTube only sends it to 300 people out of 42,000 people who have subscribed to me. And that's why it is dying. I don't get any views, which honestly it kills me. Right now it's killing me a lot. And that's one big reason why I'm not able to sleep. Okay, so I'm choosing this picture right now as a center, but then again, picture can be chosen again, like any picture you can use. This is just a random picture which I'm using so that I can continue with the creation. Let me just have a sip of coffee. Okay, so this is a picture which I have, and given that we are using Pretty Mosaic collection, how about we use some coordinating elements related to that collection? I'm sorry, guys, I'm just way too overwhelmed given that all of you guys have joined me today and I was not expecting it at all. Like, my faith in my art is just dying with YouTube killing my channel, and I sound like a hopeless creature, but it is what it is. I just feel hopeless, so that's why I'm talking like this. Uh, I know I will lose a lot of you right now because of the whole commotion which I have here, but please bear with me. I'm just finding some supplies. But you see, in real life, this is how I work. Like, I don't have all my supplies on my hands, right? So every supply which I have is like splitted, like it's distributed. So that's how I work. Like, I need to just get there, make my hands dirty, look for things, and then just go about creating using them. And with all the PR stuff which I get from Prima, my stash has become so big. I will be doing a lot of, what do you say, a lot of giveaways very soon because I really want to give back to my subscribers. It's been a while since I have done one, and I will make sure that it is open international. Uh, and from there we will go about. So I have all the necessary elements here with me right now. You can see. So whenever you guys plan to create a mini album, no, just make sure that you buy ephemera. I always insist that you buy the matching ephemera. The reason is that ephemera acts as a very good filler. Okay, so if you have ephemera, it's very easy for you to fill your creation. Very easy. Okay, so I have all this ephemera with me, and I will be using this petite round frame. Don't worry if you don't have it, you can use any other decorative element which you have. You don't need to have this frame. Okay, sorry, I'm just sipping coffee because I don't know why I'm sweating a lot right now. So I have these resin pieces which I made, and I've posted a tutorial of how I've made these resin pieces. If you guys want, you can definitely check it out. It's one of the latest videos which I have on my channel. Okay, so now moving on. I'm going to use this vine as a focal point. So, and guys, this is completely impromptu, so please don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me if the result is not pretty. So, I want to put this and this as my mini albums. How about we use the bigger size and put a picture behind it, like a frame? Okay, so something like this. This would look pretty, right, guys? So again, I always say in my live videos with Prima, which I have, that it's a lot about hit and trial. And okay, so we have this here. We have this here, and now let's put some flowers and then we will see what we will do. Okay, and okay, so we do have this all of these things here right now. I will just go ahead and simply put this, and I will try to create a nice composition around here. So for creating a composition, I generally use different sizes of flowers, and I so craft materials. So I do see a person messaging craft materials rate. It depends on country to country. Honestly, I live in the United States, so it's completely different here. And I'm working in the craft industry from past 10 years or something. So I do get a lot of my craft materials free, like as a PR thing, because I work as a design team members for a lot of companies. And like I'm very grateful and blessed. But then again, guys, I've worked very hard to get here. So here you'll see me that I'm creating a very nice, what do you say, nice composition here. I am just losing myself right now. Like I don't know, I'm not feeling too great while making this. Uh, but I'll try my best to keep you guys interested. So let's put this here. Let's put this here. Okay. We have that as a focal point. And then let's just add some more flowers. I don't like this color. I think this color would look better. Okay. And we will have this like this. So now we have so these flower packets, they're usually $5, $6. You can find them on sale for $3 or something if you're lucky sometimes, but uh, don't quote me on it. Like it depends on country to country, like what material and what cost you will find. See, I've made this resin piece. I will add this on the side of my album. It will look very pretty. Like, see this piece. So, okay, so we have a flower amalgam ready here. Now, let's just quickly embellish the sides. So, we have, I will simply put everything and then see how it looks, okay? So, we will put something like this, okay? And let's put this word which says wonderful, okay? Because whosoever you're giving to has to be wonderful, okay? And then we have, okay, I have only 6 people. I'm sorry, I'm just losing all of you because I'm not prepared. This was really a very impromptu video. Okay, so we have this ready with me. Mukti, if you're watching this, you have a vid like you're sending a comment saying that please subscribe to me. I would love to subscribe to you. After the video, I would go ahead and subscribe to you. And I have gotten your message. It will not show up because YouTube will flag your message. Okay. So we have these two teacups. Let's just add these small detailings, and we will again raise the platform of it. But when we are just trying to put like we will just raise the platform, like we'll raise it in a 3D fashion so that it looks very proper. And maybe I will put this here. Yeah, see, this looks pretty. So every little detailing, it counts a lot. And okay, so let's put this here. And we have this word which says you are worth it. And I want to put this, definitely I want to put this somewhere in the focal point because this is a reminder which we should give to ourselves every day. So let's, so first step is just putting and seeing like, okay, what are the elements of your creation? What all you want to put at every different places, and then you stick them. Never use your glue gun so fast. Like just hold off from using your glue gun. Now I have this piece. I will simply tear it and add a little tab here and a little tab here. See how I create detailing, and that's how I layer everything. It's just sheer hard work. It takes couple of, good hard minutes to figure out what should go where, and then in the end you have a beautiful result, and then you can stick it. So let's just, I have these loose flowers with me. So I will definitely put these flowers somewhere on top of all of this. But now, like you can see, I have a rough idea of what I want on my cover. Let's go about and create it. Okay. So first thing first is that I'm using this image, right? So when you're using an image, it's very hard to do an interchangeable image thing on that, but I'll try to make it. So all these ephemeras which I have here, I do love to de-stress them. I have this de-stress tool. Okay, de-stress it, de-stress it. Very grateful to each one of you who's watching me right now. Super, super grateful. I think whenever now I'm insomniac, I'll just come and create something here. It just makes me feel so good. You know, with whole pandemic going around and my family being in India, I am getting a lot of anxiety attacks because I mean these days I'm listening to people dying. Like some of my friends, they have lost one of their parents, and it's and they were like the parents were like in under 60, okay, like they were not very old. So it scares me because my dad has a lot of preconditions, and so far we have been safe, but it scares me a lot right now. And I mean, no one can do anything at this point. Like they are taking precautions, but this virus is so brutal that it will enter from anywhere. Like you just don't even know. So it is very scary, my friends, but hopefully it will get better. So that's why I'm very anxious. So I have suffered with a lot of self-worth issues throughout my life, even though I was one of the best crafters back in India when I started, and but I always doubted myself. So, um, like for 3 years, so currently I'm working in a job where I'm not happy, and I worked very hard for 6 months. Like I studied, and I ended up getting my dream job, which I will be starting in 2 3 weeks. But still, that doesn't make me happy. So I don't know what makes me happy. Like it's very hard to figure out what in life actually makes one happy. It's so, so, so hard to figure out, right? So I hope everything which I'm making is pretty much self-explanatory right now at this point, but we'll see about it. So what I am going to do is I will stick this picture here, okay? And the reason why I've used this mat is so that in case I want to change it later, it's easy. It's easy to change this, okay? So just put it like this, and then we can use Velcro. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find my Velcro. I can't find my Velcro, but I have these magnet, okay? Um, so these magnets are amazing, okay? So they're sticking to themselves, but we'll make it work. So what I will do is I will stick a magnet here, okay? And let's just stick a magnet here, okay? And this would make it easy. Like we can just lift this part off and then just put our picture again, okay? So let's just put this here. I'm hoping this works, guys. Like I have made a handbag using this magnet technique, but I am not sure how it would hold up on the paper, and I doubt it will hold up properly on the paper, but we will see. Okay, this was a lighter magnet. I think I should have used this one. Okay, how about this? I take this off because this is very, very intense. This magnet is very, so paper will definitely tear off with this. So this is a magnet which I don't even remember where I bought it from, but I did buy it from somewhere. Like some of my supplies are really, really old. By old, I mean like really old, like 6, 7 years old. Okay. Um, okay. So we have this and okay, this is good. And we can stick this here, we can stick this here. See, such a clever idea, right? And I think this would hold like this. Yes, it is holding up. This is also holding up. So let them hold up. Then take your frame and simply put it like this. Don't worry about the black part. We will cover it with flowers, but you see how easy it is to take it off and put it back. Okay. Now let's move on to the next part. We will cover this part, like where the black part is showing up. Honestly, I'm not very satisfied with this magnet technique. I need to figure out a easier way. I'll take it out. Sorry. Like I said, it's very hit and trial method, and I like to experiment till I get my results. And I'm trying this something which is new. I thought this magnet would work, but it's not working. So I will simply put 2 dots of glue and stick them like this. And whenever I have to change, I'll just scrap it off. Like I'll scrap off the picture. Okay, make sense? Magnet technique, promise guys, I'll come up with it. Like there has to be a way with which we can do it properly. There has to be different kinds of magnet. The one which this one is way too strong, okay? And see, this is so strong, okay? And this one is just way too weak, like nothing happens. So it's such a mess. But I do need to find the right kind of magnet. Okay, so I have this ready and I have this ready. Hi Uru, how are you? Such a long time. So I have this ready and this ready. Let's put this here and let's put this here. Okay, so we know that we're going to put this here, but before that, how about we add some more detailing? So I have this cheesecloth, easily available any country, any place, cheesecloth you can find. Cut it out a little, put it in the background, and then on top of it, put your supplies, like put your elements. Okay, we have this here, and what I will do is I will just put some glue, stick this so that I know this is my central focus point. And now let's work upon adding this. Add some glue, and one trick which I'll tell you is don't add a lot of glue when you add flowers. Okay, once you're done and you're completely satisfied with your design, then just go and tweak in like this, from behind, like okay, from here, then tuck everything properly. So that would help. Like that, this way you can just monitor your design and not be worried about it. Hey, if I didn't put it properly, something like that. Okay. So we have this here. Now let's put, oh, I forgot about this leaf. Okay. Let's put, see, I've put in less glue, so it was easy to pull that part out. Put this, put this. Okay. Uh, and now just add some glue here. Let's add more layering to it, my friends. Best way is, and another trick, whenever I'm confused that, okay, how it will look on the actual design, what I like to do is I just simply go ahead and I click a picture and see how it would look in a picture. And that gives me a lot of good and great ideas. Like, for example, right now, I'm looking at it while I'm creating, okay, and I will just add all these flowers. I don't know. I don't like this flower here. So let's just shift it here because I want to add this flower here. Okay. Yeah, this looks better. Okay. Add this. add this, okay, and just add this right now over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have this one ready here, and now we have this flower. Let's add this here, and that would just complete our entire flower cluster. Okay, then we will add fillers. Okay, so this is added here, and let's tuck this inside this one so that it looks natural. And now I will add this one on top of it, and this is wonderful. Okay, we have added this on top of this, and now we will add some more elements, which is adding these tiny flowers. And okay, so I've added some tiny flowers here, some tiny flowers here, right? And let's just put this quote, "You are worth it," uh, somewhere around here. Make sense? We'll put this here. So I'll put some glue like this, put it like this, okay? And maybe I'll put a flower like this here. Okay, so we have a flower there. Now let's add some more flowers. The blue one would not look good. Uh, Somehow it just doesn't look good. I thought it would, but it won't go well. But let's see if we can add some more flowers here and there. I don't think that would look good, but we definitely can add one here like this. Um, I don't sell my scrapbooks that often. Like I just stopped selling them long time back. I only take very exclusive orders. That to only people who are like very close, like old clients or like through someone I know. I work full time as a software developer, so I'm a coder, and I will be starting to work with Amazon Audible. You guys have heard of, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Amazon is, like what Amazon does. So I will be starting as a developer in their child company called uh, Audible. So coding is my passion, and yes, I'm doing work from home from past 6 months. It's super boring, but I'm getting used to it, and I live alone, so uh, like it just gets very, very, very boring at times. But it's going on. That's how life is. We all have to be safe and everything. So yeah. And right now, I'm looking for a panel which we can use so that uh, I can add some platform to this. And unfortunately, I can't find anything right now. Okay, I need to show you guys one very good tip. Okay, here. Okay. Oh yeah, I found it. So I have this cardboard piece. So what I do is I just cut a strip. So I'll show you the difference. Okay, we cut a strip and we have these pre-foam squares. Okay, these are so expensive. Okay, like these are super expensive. So I stopped using them. Use them only when I need them. And now I use these platforms. Like I cut them small pieces, tiny pieces, and then I simply put them all together. Be careful, make sure you don't burn yourself, and then I add whatever ephemera I want to add, supposedly this. Okay, and then just add it somewhere wherever you want. Like I want to add this here. So see, I'm not adding it directly like this because this will be in line. It won't look nice. So if you added something like somewhere like this, it will look better. So when you're creating something which doesn't have any lines, okay, this creation is not like you're creating something for, you have to color within the lines or something like, when you were kids. It's not something like that. So you're creating something which is very abstract. So for that, you don't have to be in lines. Make sure you don't you are not in lines, that would basically add a lot of like, the more symmetrical it is, the less abstract it is. So try to keep that element of surprise. Like, just don't add things like uh, like you were a school kid or something. Just experiment, add layers. So you'll see that I'm making some more of these platforms, and I will be adding this to this. So uh, with this little change, you see, just very little change with platform, it looks so pretty. Uh, 10 minutes back, when I was showing you guys how to make this, like when I started and I was assembling everything, everything was flat. But as soon as you add 3D touch to it, it just looks gorgeous. So we have this. Let me add this. And sometimes glue gun, it just, I hate glue gun sometimes. It's my favorite tool, but sometimes it just takes and gives me a lot of burn marks. Has any one of you ever got burned really bad by a glue gun? I have, like, flowers, glue on it, fell on my thighs. I was wearing shorts and then my thighs got stuck like this and I was in ER. It was horrible. Like, it was nightmare. Like, it was that horrible. So, yeah, be careful with these things. Like, glue is so harsh. Let's add this flutter here. And before adding it, uh, I will add a bit of de-stress and curve it so that it looks like it is actually flying. Okay. Okay. So this looks pretty darn good for now. Now we will add some more layers. So remember I had chopped this one. So let's take it out. Let's add this here. Okay. Let's just take this and try to add it somewhere around here. Yeah, this should look good here. So we'll simply go de-stress it, add some glue, and then okay, add this like this. Okay. Okay. Now it looks pretty good for now. Let's add this tag like this. So you see, like, I'm building up all the layers. So when you start, it's impossible for you to get all the layers right at one go, right? Like, it's a lot of hit and trial, a lot of trying out what may look good, what may not look good, and then you just simply go ahead and put everything together. Let's see if I have something which I can. So I have these chipboards, and I'll probably use one of these to add. So you see, this is um oh, so Stuti, I had something with YouTube did something like it. All my videos went private all of a sudden one day in the morning. So I've got it fixed and everything is working now. So this sentiment says, uh, my favorite places, and I think this is perfect. And I can just put this. And if I was supposed to put a picture in this, I think that would be a picture of my bed because that's definitely my favorite place. I don't sleep, but I love laying down on it, and all my plants. Like, I have about 35 plants in my house. I am the crazy plant lady, which you may have heard of. But yeah, I love my plants and they just make me so happy every day in the morning when I get up and see them blooming. It just makes me very, very happy. So let's add this here. Actually, I'll add this here. No, it doesn't look good. I want to add this somewhere. It's a beautiful element. Let's add this here. Okay. So again, I will raise the platform, adding some glue, adding some uh, platform, like these DIY platforms which I just made. And then I will simply go ahead and add this like this. Okay. So how does it look so far, guys? Let me know. Like, is it looking good? Is it looking bad? Do you think I should add more layers? Or should I just go about and start working on finishing it up? I think I should finish it up now because I feel I have added enough elements and it should looks pretty good like for now. Okay. So to finish it up, what we will do is we need to get our hands a little dirty. That is, by that I mean you need to get your paint brushes and everything on. I will use this dabbing brush. Let's see if I have other sizes. Yes, I have other size. And then I will use some gesso. So gesso or white crackle paste or something like that. So I'm using this white crackle paste. I will take this and add this on, randomly dab it like in the inside so that when it dries, it gives a nice, very nice crackled effect. Our album is, as it is, super vintage and shabby and everything. So this would just add more charm to it. Okay. Now, once I've added this crackle paste, I will take some gesso and uh, with gesso, I have taken my dabbing brush and adding it on top of my flowers. So when you do dry, this is called dry brushing technique. Okay, you don't put water or anything like that. It's just called, that's why it's called dry brushing technique. I don't know how this term came into use, but it is called dry brushing technique. So what it does, it blends everything. So I will do this and then I will just take my water and spray. Okay. And once it is dry, it will just dry up beautifully. Okay. Uh, uh, like, what do you mean your crackle paste got dry? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, the idea is for it to dry and leave cracks, right? So it's completely okay if it dries. So there's no water in it. I have to fill it up with water. But this looks pretty good. Like, this is the cover of my album. And I think it looks good. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm gonna end this live in another 3-4 minutes. So, and I'm not sure what's happening. But something is happening in my chat. Like, someone is saying bye multiple times, and Mukti Creative Arts. Uh, have a wonderful day. If your battery is dying, I really hope to see you again. But bye for now. If you have to go. Moving on, I'll just add this here. I think it looks really gorgeous, right? So let's add this here. I will use my glue gun and simply add this right in the center. Okay. And here we can write like, 2020 memories or something like that, right? So the album is ready and I'll do the inside pages also sometime. Uh, Let me know, guys, if you want to see it. You can write to me and you can leave a comment. And thank you so much for being with me and being here. Hope to see you guys again soon, super soon, and have a wonderful day. Bye.